Okay, let me tell you guys a story. I just want to practice gratitude because I feel like that's the most important thing that we can do in life. Even when your life is falling apart, and I think you've heard me say this before because this is how I genuinely feel. Even when your life is falling apart, you should still practice gratitude. So, when I was in eighth grade, went to the family reunion in Atlanta, Georgia, and so I hadn't seen. This is the black side of my family. So, okay, I guess I have to go into detail. My family is biracial. So my dad's half of the family is all white people. My mom's half of the family is all black people. So I hadn't seen the black side of my family in a long time. So I felt a little awkward seeing them after years and years because I'm closer with the white side of my family because they live in Maryland with us. So, anyways, we go to the family reunion and my uncle, my mom's brother, he pulls me aside and he's like, let's have a talk outside. So we go outside of the house. We were hosted at this big, huge mansion because, like, my mom's side of the family has money. So, anyways, we go outside of the house and we sit on the deck and he says, I need to ask you a question. You're 14, you're old enough to know. Are you gay? And of course, I lied to him because I got really nervous. I wasn't expecting him to ever like confront me with like such a serious question at that young of an age. So of course, I just said no. I lied and I said no. And he said, good. But you know what? It doesn't really matter if you are or if you're not because you know what? Everyone has to do the same things in life. And like, that's actually true. Everyone does. Everyone has to make a living in life. It doesn't matter what you are. And he's like, and your father accepts you because when you were 2 and 3 years old you were playing with Barbie dolls, and I had a serious talk with your father, my uncle said, and I asked your father, what if your son turns out gay? And he said, your father said, I really don't care because what difference will it make? Everybody has to do the same things in life. It's true. Everybody has to do the same things in life. And he said, now, my father was a different story. My uncle said, one time when I was in high school, um, to do the major that I wanted to do at my technical school, I had to take a ballet class. So I went home, and you have to think about this. My uncle is like 74 years old, so he's like an old man. So this would have been in like the 1970s when he was in high school. He said, I went home and I asked my dad if I could take a ballet class, and he said, if you take a ballet class, I'll break your legs with a baseball bat because I'm not having a beep. He said the F slur as a son. And he said, guess what, Garrett? I had to change my major because I never took that ballet class after my father told me that. So he said, you got a good dad. Isn't that a crazy story? It's a crazy story. I just want to practice gratitude and say, I'm so grateful that people accept me for who I am. I mean, it's a different time. It's not 1960, it's not 1970 anymore. It's 2024, and it's a good time to be me.